everyone, and welcome back to Spirit Parades. Let's load. When I open my eyes, it feels like I didn't get a wink of sleep. I spent so much time tossing and turning. When did I finally fall asleep? I'm not really sure. I was worrying about all those things I found out from Shuye yesterday. But I suppose I have a whole month to worry about whether I'm going home or not. It's hard to think about that right now. I haven't really come to terms with it at all yet. Anyway, for now I need to decide where I want to stay. I've got 3 days to figure that out. Still, I can't believe I actually have the underworld as an option. Can people really live there? What if this is all an elaborate trap? I have expected Hayato to come bursting in again, but it's so quiet this morning. I suppose I should get up and start my day. If I start suspecting and worrying about everything, there'll be no end to it. I should go and see what everyone else is up to. I groggily pulled myself out of bed and changed out of my nightgown before heading for the living room. Oh, Twinkle, good afternoon. You're up and about pretty late today. Last night I couldn't really get to sleep, somehow. Well, you had a lot to think about. Yeah, that's true. I guess they heard about it from Hayato, right? But it's still an awkward topic to bring up. In any case, what are you all doing? Preparing for lunch. We just sent Hayato out for out a few minutes ago to the forest to go hunt something for us too. Oh right, actually, now that we're thinking about it, you should totally go after him. Me, why? That Hayato is always goofing off and takes way longer to come home than he should. If you're there with him though, you can make sure he stays on track and doesn't wander off. We can trust you to be strict with him, right? Besides, the sooner he gets back, the sooner we can eat. So I should repay his family's kindness, whatever the reason. They've put a roof over my head and taken care of me since I've been here in the spirit world. They didn't have to do that, but they did. Besides, Sequoia and Asuka are pretty scary. It wouldn't hurt to stay on their good side. I'm pretty hungry. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye on him for a while. Great! You'll really help us out, Twinkle. Thanks! Hayato went into the forest. If you leave from the front gate of this house and go northwest, you'll find a spring. It's his favorite hunting spot, so it's probably where you find him. That sounds pretty vague. What if I get lost? Just come back to the house then. The forest isn't that big. Or you could just yell, Hayato, please save me, I need you. At the top of your lungs, I'm sure he'll rush over right away. They still remember that I called their brother Hayato? In the past, of course they would, but I'm not going to raise to their bait. You know, I get the distinct impression that I'm being set up. Nonsense! What gives you that idea? Eee. With a sigh, I quickly get out of there before they can scheme up anything else, because I wouldn't put it past them to do that. A good half an hour later, I'm still wandering around in the forest. Northwest. Northwest. In the first place, just telling someone go northwest until you find a spring is way too vague. I'm pretty sure I've been going northwest, but I don't see any spring. When I look up, there's nothing but a dense canopy of trees that blocks out a lot of the sky. How am I supposed to tell where I am with this? I'm starting to get tired. I finally come across a spring several minutes later. Is this the place Sequoia was talking about? What if there's more than one spring here? Anyway, my legs are tired, so I might as well take a break and sit here for a while. I plopped down in the grass between the spring and a tree. I hope my dress doesn't get dirty. This looks like it'd be a pain to wash. It's a nice day outside. Back home, I spend a lot of my time indoors. I'm not a very outdoorsy person, per se, but fresh air isn't so bad. In any case, I'm surprised to hear that Hayato's hunting. I feel like all I've eaten since being here is fish. Since when did foxes like fish so much? I suddenly heard a rustling sound from nearby. My body goes rigid. Marvelous time for that to happen. What was that? Some kind of animal or a demon? I am in the spirit world after all. Don't tell me that Hayato has been so overcome by my beauty that he's coming after me at last. That seems unlikely, though. I rise to my feet and stand my ground. I hope it's not another bullman, at least. After I stare down the bush behind me with my best death glare for a couple of seconds, however, a rabbit pops out of the bushes. It looks just as scared as I do. Really? Whoa, Twinkle, get out of the way! In the next second, Hayato comes charging in after the rabbit with knife in hand. I don't react fast enough, so he barrels right into me while the rabbit easily hops away. Jeez, what do you think you're doing? Hunting, obviously. Well, our meal just got away, you know. It's because you got in my way. Don't blame me for your clumsiness, stupid Yato. Okay, enough. We're not getting anywhere with this. Don't tell me that the only animal you managed to find all morning. No, it's not. He points towards the tree behind him. I put the rest in a cache back there so I wouldn't have to keep carrying it around while I hunted. Oh. I kind of just assumed that Hayato was terrible at hunting. I mean, that's why his sister sent me, right? Because he had trouble with it? Well, the cache might not actually exist, of course. He could just be saying that to look cool. But even if I don't like Hayato much, I at least know that he's not a liar. At least he wasn't. Besides, I suppose Shuye and Asuka wouldn't bother sending him out to hunt if he was terrible at it. What are you doing out here anyway? You probably shouldn't be wandering around alone. Well, what happened was, your sister had another evil scheme. Your sister sent me. Who else would? Huh, why? They said that you usually go off and take too much time hunting, so I should come and keep an eye on you. But I have a funny feeling I've been tricked. What's with that? I don't goof off. I shrugged my shoulders. It doesn't matter to me if you do or don't. I'm not really in a position to go against Shuye and Asuka's wishes. None of us are. Hey, are you sure you're okay to walk around so much? How long have you been out here? Don't coddle me. I'm doing just fine. I wasn't trying to coddle you. I'm just, concerned. Well, stop showing concern. I don't need it. Look, I think you should stop trying to argue with me each and every time you talk to me. I was letting it slide before, but it's getting ridiculous. Don't you think? What is so bad about me worrying about you? I don't know. I honestly don't know what is going on between these two characters. Okay, so... let's try dot to dot. But I can't articulate how I feel either. I mean, if I tell him I'm still holding on to something that happened when we were kids, that makes it look pretty pathetic. It's a little pathetic, even I think so. Look, I'm sorry you dislike me so much, but I don't even get the reason you need to get over it. You might be living here for the next month, you know? Don't you think we should try and get along a little better? Just like the old days. We can't go back to the old days, Hayato. Never again. He's the one who wrecked them in the first place. He doesn't even understand that. I guess you're right about that. What? Well, if you're here to keep an eye on me, then we may as well get going. Wouldn't you want to keep Aniki waiting? Do you know anything about track? The moment passed, so I couldn't really ask what he was being so serious about. How curious. No, of course not. I've never hunted. If you don't want us all doing things for you, then it'd be good for you to learn more, right? True. Hayato teaches me about tracking and hunting until well into the afternoon. I start getting a better feel for the forest. Sequoia and Asuka aren't happy that we take a long time to get back, but I suppose you can't please everyone. Hayato is a better teacher than I would have expected, patient and never too serious, and he lets me rest when I need to. Just as I've changed in the last 10 years, perhaps he has too. But I just can't recoil that idea with that image I have in my mind of the last time I saw him when we were kids. Another day has gone by. I've gotten used to things a lot quicker than I thought I would. Well, humans are adaptable creatures, I suppose.